What is going on? It's me, Zamaki. Welcome back to another video here today. And today we have another episode of WWE 2K16 Universe Mode. And we have a pretty awesome show. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the episode. Alright, as we get into our first match, we got Ryback going up against Bray Wyatt. We just did a big backdrop. Bray Wyatt, I'm pretty sure, making his WWE Universe Mode debut on this series. Don't quote me on that, but I think that he is. And this match is for the first Raw entrant into the WrestleMania Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So the winner of this will be in that Battle Royal, obviously. I don't know why I said it like that, but these guys are just fighting with like a collar and elbow tie-ups and stuff. And Bray Wyatt with a big takedown just takes Ryback down. And now Bray Wyatt with just big shots to Ryback. And now Ryback fighting back with the kick to the midsection. And we're back in another collar and elbow tie-up, and it looks like Bray Wyatt got the better of this, working on the back of Ryback. But Ryback with a takedown into a headlock. Now Bray Wyatt, he fights out of that. And a takedown to Ryback. And Wyatt with a big shot to Ryback. Now in cover, and Ryback able to kick out at one. I don't know what to think of this match so far. Ryback just literally just picked up Bray Wyatt and threw him over his back like he was nothing. But Bray Wyatt with a huge, devastating clothesline to Ryback. And now Ryback with a shoulder tackle. This is just a back and forth contest right here. And now an Irish whip to Ryback, and Bray Wyatt with a huge clothesline. And now it looks like Bray Wyatt is going to go up to the top rope. He never goes up there. And Bray Wyatt hits a shoulder tackle from up on the top rope, and then goes into the cover, and Ryback kicks out at one. Everyone's kicking out at one somehow. Now Ryback with a big headbutt dropped Bray Wyatt. And now just like kicking him while he's down. Now it looks like they're gonna fight on the outside. Ryback going after Wyatt on the outside. And Ryback with just a huge punch. That must have not felt good. It dropped Bray Wyatt and then made him feel all oozy. And Bray Wyatt with a kick to the midsection. These guys are just trading blows on the outside of the ring. As Ryback with a big bulldog on the outside. Referee is at a count of 5. Ryback's in the ring. Wyatt still needs to make his way into the ring. And he does. And Wyatt's in there, and he delivers a belly-to-back suplex. And now just kicks Ryback down. And he picks him up. And Ryback again counters with a shoulder tackle. These guys are just going back and forth this whole match. Oh my god. Ryback looking for a suplex, but Bray Wyatt counters and hits a suplex of his own. And now with a kick to the back of Ryback. Now Bray Wyatt taunting Ryback. Don't forget, this is for a chance at the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Bray Wyatt just planted Ryback. Now into the cover on Ryback. And Ryback kicks out at 2. But yeah, the winner of this match, as I said before, so they're fighting for big stakes. They're fighting for an entry in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. And they just switcheroo on each other. I don't know why they're doing that. Now Wyatt taunting Ryback, and Ryback didn't like that much. And Ryback back in the ring. Now he's going back on the attack on Bray Wyatt as he hits a spine buster on Bray Wyatt. And Ryback just does not want to be in the ring. Why? Oh my god. Ryback taking apart the announce table as Bray Wyatt going up to the top rope, and he completely misses up on the top rope. Now Bray Wyatt hits a jawbreaker to Ryback, and a big shot to Ryback as well. And now both of the competitors are back in the ring, and looks like Bray Wyatt's looking to finish this. Bray Wyatt looks to be going for Sister Abigail, and he connects with the Sister Abigail, and now in the cover. And Bray Wyatt will be the first Raw entrant in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania, which will be sometime next month. I don't know when, but it will be sometime next month. I'll get a date ready for somewhere. Bray Wyatt winning his WWE 2K16 Universe Mode debut here in this episode, and we'll see what else is in store for Bray Wyatt. Nonetheless, Bray Wyatt is still your winner. As we get into our next match, it just goes straight off Naomi with just a big slap to Bayley, and now she's going right back on the attack as she delivers a big Hurricane Rana. The new women's champion Bayley's not having a good start off to this match, getting slapped right when the match starts. That doesn't sound very fun. And Naomi going back on the attack. Naomi, I'm pretty sure, making her WWE Universe Mode debut. Oh yeah, Sasha Banks down the outside, just scouting the new women's champion. They had a awesome match last time for that women's title. An awesome match at Fastlane, the first episode. That was an insane match. Bayley ended up getting the best of it. If you don't know, and in the cover on Naomi. And if you did not watch Fastlane, you should probably go back and watch it because it was a pretty awesome show. And you guys voted for the match of the night. I put a little poll up on Twitter and YouTube, and the poll said that the match of the night was actually the Elimination Chamber match. Not that surprising, but yeah, I'll start doing that match of the night for what you guys think. I'll put polls up on Twitter and YouTube so you guys can vote. But enough talking that, because we have a women's match going on here. And Bayley just jumps up and does a big Hurricane Rana. And now Bayley goes up to the top rope, and she just hits a splash. I don't know what to call that. But Naomi takes back control as she just wraps around her, then drags her head right into the canvas. Bayley's in some trouble right here as Naomi attacks the arm now, switching her attack to the arm, I guess. And Naomi looked to be going for an Irish whip, but then just took her down with her, I guess. Naomi's been pretty dominant in this match, but don't count out Bayley. Here comes Bayley. Bayley fighting back, which she's going for the big kick right to the back of the head. And Bayley could have just stole this right here into the cover. Naomi somehow kicks at it too. Okay. And now Bayley with just big shots to the head of Naomi. And now Bayley just celebrating. And looks like Naomi's going for a body slam. Yeah, body slam. But Bayley hits her with an arm drag and is now just kicking her when she's trying to get up. It's really funny. And Bayley hits the belly to belly suplex, but she ain't pinning her. It's like she's going for one more move. Oh, she just picked her up and just tossed her, into the cover on Naomi. And Bayley is your winner here tonight on WWE 2K16 Universe Mode. I cannot think today. That was a pretty short match, but most of that match was all Naomi until the very end when Bayley connected with that kick and Sasha Banks in the ring celebrating with Bayley, but that was all Naomi except for when Bayley managed to get that high kick. But nonetheless, Bayley still wins. As we get into our tag team match for this episode, we have a #1 contenders match to determine who will face Enzo and Cass at WrestleMania for the tag team titles. And we got the New Day going up against the former tag team champions, lost their titles to Enzo and Cass at Fastlane, the Usos. And New Day got brought in this match because the episode before Fastlane, when the Usos were tag team champions, the New Day actually scored a win over the Usos. So that is how they got put into this opportunity. But Jey Uso just delivering some big moves to Kofi Kingston. But Jey Uso just tags in Jimmy Uso.
Jey Uso definitely looking good so far.
And
taken too much punishment
now Kofi back on the attack, just taunting, saying that New Day rocks. Me wearing my Bootio shirt right now, so I guess they do. And Jimmy Uso just lifts him up and then does a Samoan drop. And Jimmy Uso with an elbow, and then a headbutt, and then another elbow right to the chest. Usos are kind of dominating Kofi, and right when I say that, Kofi hits a shoulder block. I think that's what it's called. And now sends Jimmy into the corner, and Kofi, what is he going for here? Oh, he just slingshotted Jimmy Uso's neck right into that rope. Oh my god. He must have not been able to breathe. Now Kofi just fighting Jimmy in the corner. And Kofi makes a tag to Big E. So here comes Big E. And Big E with a big shot to the arm. And a big punch to the midsection. Jimmy Uso counters with a shot to the head.
Oh, what an offensive move.
And a big body slam to Big E.
He makes the tag.
And now Jimmy makes his way over to Jay as he gets a tag. And Big E with a huge clothesline. Big E's just not letting up at all. He's going down on Jey Uso.
And he breaks the cover.
And the cover. And Jay able to kick out at 1 somehow.
This might be big.
And Jey Uso with a Russian leg sweep. And now going on the attack on Big E. But Big E put it back in his favor with that big punch right to the stomach. But now Big E just big shots and delivers a drop kick. I'm not sure how many times Big E's done a drop kick. But Jey Uso looking for a big move here, but Big E somehow counters. Now into the cover, and the referee doesn't even get a 1 count before Jay kicks out. Wow. And again, Jey Uso lifts him up for a body slam.
Well, it certainly says a lot about Big E as an athlete
and
as a person.
Oh my god, Jey Uso again, but what's he going for here? Jey Uso hits some kind of pile driver. And now Jey Uso connects with a super kick. The Usos could face Enzo and Cass at WrestleMania right here. They can. And Big E kicks out at the last minute. He just saved it for the New Day.
It won't take long for the aggression to escalate quickly in this
Usos, they really want their titles back. They've been dominant almost this whole match. So is Big E, so don't really count him out. What is Jay doing out there? Oh no. Is Jay going for it? Kofi looking the other way. Jey Uso with a superplex to the outside of the ring, and the fans are chanting, "This is awesome." Oh my god. Big E just freaking no-sells it and throws Jey Uso back into the ring. Oh my god, a superplex to the outside of the ring? These fans are getting their money worth, I'm saying right here. Jay with a big knee right to the face of Big E. And that looks like going into the cover of Big E. And Big E somehow manages to kick out at one.
Let me tell you something.
How do you do that after that big superplex to the outside? And now scissors lock, but it looks like Big E's fighting out of it.
That's when you know someone's a force to be reckoned with. And that's
now set into the corner. And Big E with the tag to Kofi. And here comes the fresher member Kofi as they deliver a double elbow. And Kofi with a big kick to the back. And now saying that New Day rocks. Kofi is just getting himself all riled up. And a big slap to Jey Uso. I do not know how smart that was.
And he fails to connect with anything.
We all know how dangerous the Usos are. And a big forearm. And now Kofi looking to go for the boom drop. And it connects. And just taking Jimmy Uso out of the ring. Now in the cover, we could have our new number 1 contenders right there. The New Day will face Enzo and Cass at WrestleMania for the WWE Tag Team titles. Oh my god, that was a pretty back and forth match. First it was the Usos dominating the beginning, and then the New Day came back and kind of dominated. Then a superplex to the outside of the ring was out there. But nonetheless, the New Day will be your new number 1 contenders for the tag titles.
I love a good tag team match, and this one was unforgettable.
As we get into our main event, we have a number 1 contenders match to see who will face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania for the WWE titles. Dean Ambrose losing his WWE title to Brock Lesnar last episode on the last episode of Fastlane and that Elimination Chamber match. And Randy Orton picking up a win over Triple H and is also the Royal Rumble winner. So Randy Orton got put into this because he's the Royal Rumble winner. And Dean Ambrose wants his championship rematch clause, but a cover, and Dean Ambrose kicks out at 1. Both these guys want to be champions so bad. Dean Ambrose has been champion since episode 1, and that got taken away from him. And now Dean Ambrose looking for a crossbody, but countered into a drop kick. And now Randy Orton working on the leg of Dean Ambrose. And now doing his signature pose. And Dean Ambrose with a drop kick of his own. Oh my god, that destroyed Randy Orton. Good god. But Randy Orton he countered the clothesline into an uppercut. And now Dean Ambrose is back in control of this match, sort of, as he just throws Randy Orton outside of the ring. These two, I guess, are going to fight outside the ring. Doesn't look like they're doing that much. Randy Orton tried to get up to his feet. Dean Ambrose punched him. And now a big running bulldog. Oh my god. But Randy Orton somehow up to his feet and delivers a big uppercut. And now Dean set into the ring. And Randy Orton gets back into the ring. And now Randy Orton continuing the attack on the leg of Dean Ambrose.
Look at this.
And continuing the attack, just kicking his legs.
Nobody home.
And Dean Ambrose is back up. And Dean Ambrose connects with a neck breaker. And a big shot to Randy Orton. Now Dean Ambrose with the DDT. And just like that, Ambrose is back in this match as he delivers the elbow into the heart of Randy Orton. And Randy Orton with a flip-de-doo thing and an Irish whip. Now, Randy Orton with a Dez press and delivering big shots to Dean Ambrose. And now, Randy Orton looks to be going for the apron DDT. Dean Ambrose is in trouble. As it connects, Randy Orton may have just won off of that. And Randy Orton looking for the RKO now. Randy Orton might have just won right now. As Randy Orton connecting to the RKO, Randy Orton is going to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania now. Dean Ambrose able to kick out.
Randy Orton feeling good about himself right now.
Dean Ambrose kicked out. Oh my God. Might have been too early to hit an RKO. I don't know. But now, Ambrose, what's he going for? Dean Ambrose just connects with a powerbomb.
Look, Dean Ambrose.
And Dean Ambrose has a submission locked into Randy Orton, and he's in the kind of center of the ring. So if Randy Orton taps, Dean Ambrose advance, but Dean Ambrose lets go of it. And now into the cover on Randy Orton, and Randy Orton kicks out at 2. And Dean Ambrose didn't like that very much as he connects with an elbow to the head.
These guys comes out victorious.
Now Dean Ambrose going outside of the ring. And it looks like Dean Ambrose is taking apart the announcer's table. And he is, and Randy Orton sitting there on the apron as he gets down in there. And Dean Ambrose just threw Randy Orton right back into the ring for some reason. I don't know why he did that.
And you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
And now Dean Ambrose.
Are we gonna see it?
What's Ambrose going for here? Throws Randy Orton right to the outside of the ring. And Dean Ambrose going for a Suicide Squad. We have a flying lunatic. And Dean Ambrose with a suicide dive going through the middle ropes and just coming straight at Randy Orton. Oh my God, Randy Orton is laid out. And Dean Ambrose up to his feet, and he gets Randy Orton up to his feet. But Randy Orton throws Ambrose back into the ring. And what is Orton going for here? As Dean with a big kick right to the mouth. And now Randy set into the corner and a clothesline to the back of the neck of Randy Orton.
Certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
And now Randy with a Dez press on the outside, then just doing big shots to the head of Dean Ambrose on the outside of the ring. Oh my God. Dean Ambrose on his feet, making his way up to the ring.
What do you mean we? We're still outside the ring, Cole. It's them. They're
and
outside the ring.
Randy Orton
Today, too fast.
goes for Dean Ambrose with the counter. Just whips him over his shoulder. And now Dean Ambrose with a back body drop and a big kick to the back of Randy Orton. What's Dean going for here? Oh, Dean Ambrose locked in the submission again. Randy Orton is in the center. He's not by any ropes. Can he kick out? Or not kick out? Randy Orton fights out of it. Randy Orton just pops right up after that. And now he's looking for a comeback as Ambrose misses and then hits a scoop slam. And now Randy Orton go for the stomps as the fans get behind Randy Orton. And Randy Orton connected with those big kicks to both the arms and feet and then the face. And now going for an RKO. And Randy Orton connects with an RKO. Randy Orton is going to WrestleMania to face Brock Lesnar. Right here. Dean Ambrose kicked out. Dean Ambrose has kicked out at 2 RKOs. Oh my God.
It's going to take a minor miracle.
And now a big close on Dean Ambrose. What a match this has been so far. Ambrose up to his feet. Ambrose connects with a big running clothesline.
I can't believe
or not clothesline, bulldog.
This far. It's been so physical. You're right about that, Cole. This is
Dean Ambrose. And now with a big shot to the gut, just kicking Randy Orton over. What a match this has been. Both these guys are fighting for a shot at Brock Lesnar to be in the main event of WrestleMania, actually. And big shots just to the neck of Randy Orton.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
And Dean Ambrose with a belly-to-back suplex.
When you're beat up,
and Randy Orton is kind of in trouble here now. And just a big kick to the head by Ambrose. But Orton gets out of the way of that kick. And now goes for a roll-up on Dean Ambrose. He could have him right here, could have him right here. Dean Ambrose kicks out at the last possible millisecond. And now Orton goes back on the attack. And Randy Orton looking for the apron DDT just one more time. And it connects.
he has just warned him.
And you know what comes next? The RKO comes next. If Randy Orton has enough energy to do it. Randy Orton setting up for the RKO.
Oh no. She blows.
Randy Orton connects with a third RKO. And now in the cover, Randy Orton's going to WrestleMania. Randy Orton just beat Dean Ambrose and is now going to WrestleMania and will be in the main event of WrestleMania. Oh my God, what a match. It took 3 RKOs to put Dean Ambrose away. He was not going to be silenced.
Highlight after highlight.
Ambrose tried his best, but in the end, Randy Orton is the one that's going to WrestleMania. Hope you guys enjoyed.